What's going on? I just filmed this video, so I'm filming it for a second time, and probably not going to be as long because the first one was like 10 minutes. And I just found out because I tried uploading basically I put the 4K on here on my phone. It's going to lead into a bunch of things, but I filmed with the 4K in like the best quality settings, and then I went to go upload like a 10-minute video, which a 10-minute video can take anywhere from like 5 minutes to 30 minutes uploading straight from my phone. And I just found out because my phone's so new, I have a iMac, a MacBook Pro, and then I have an actual iMac back there, but that's from 2011, but this one's more up, I think 2013, but they don't even take the wire from my phone or the new wire for the iPhone, because it doesn't take a USB charger, though it might be able to convert. They gave me just something completely different. It fits into the wall and along with the computers, so I can't even plug them directly. So I upload from YouTube most of the time straight from my phone. That being said, the quality takes, as I told you, it took 5 to 30 minutes for a 10-minute video. It was saying 3 to 4 hours for freaking that high quality video, and there's really no difference. So I'm gonna be saying all this again, but it's all right. So we're gonna talk about regrets, and we're gonna make it faster than the last one, of course. This is Fizz. Subscribe to the channel. Check out for health, spirituality, mental health, and just an array of general discussions and just everything, because we're expanding it all the time. Subscribe to the channel, give me a like, comment, tell your experience below. We're talking about regrets, and the best way, as I said in the last video, as I'm saying now, you usually hear old people, really old people that are like in their hundreds or 90s, what do you regret the most in life? That's bullshit. Regrets are bullshit. That's bullshit. That's just like fear-mongering or challenge you in some autistic way, basically. Regrets are fake. And it's just as simple as that. That's a simple answer. They're fakes. There's no such thing as regrets. If you're here in the moment, which sounds cliche because I hear so many people say it, but you don't want to think about the past. And having regrets just mean a couple things. One, if they're long-term regrets, if you have regrets every day about something, that means you're not doing what you want to do. Duh, go do it. You're not doing it. You're resisting yourself. You're going against yourself. You're actually slowly killing yourself. Okay. When you have a regret, that just means you're not honest to yourself, obviously. And if you were definitely an older lady that said you have regrets, they say something to fool around maybe, but most of these people I would imagine are serious. If you've never seen old people have regrets and say they want to do this, it's because they never did do it. So don't make that mistake. They're showing you what not to do, probably unintentionally. Or very intentionally. Very intentionally. Go do what you want to do, but that's not the message of the video. The message is the past is the past. It's not here anymore, and the future's not here either. Be here in the moment. Don't think about everything maybe from your childhood or something that evokes your memories. If you want to, if you can be in control and do that, not a lot of people I would imagine can do that. Not saying you can't do that or have the option to do that. And it's just as easy as that. Regrets just mean you're not doing something. It's just this. It means you're not doing or didn't do what you wanted to do. You can still do it because you're staying it right here in the present moment, and you have to be alive in this world for us to hear exactly what you're saying, for the most part. Okay, so go do what you want to do. The reason people have regrets, a couple reasons. A, they're a pussy. They're not doing what they want to do. And this goes for male and both female. Okay, now let's look at it. It means you're not doing what you want to do, or you're a pussy. It's just as simple as that. It's not really rocket science, though nothing really is. So you don't, and people, little regrets are just, they're not really a big deal. You just didn't do something that day. But this can develop into a cycle. So one little regret can fall into a snowball effect of a bunch of little regrets, deeming itself every time, making it something greater, which ultimately you just weren't listening. a lot of people have the message and just don't listen to it, or purposely, intentionally don't listen to it. Some are unaware. A lot of older people maybe don't get to do things because, like I said, they don't follow through. Another thing we need to look at real quick is health. Since I'm talking about older people, a lot of people don't care about their health, which is sad because they've never knew what bad health is. That's how you know what good health is. Though you don't want to see that other side of the spectrum. And a lot of people have no clue about that at all. Just when you know, don't take your health for granted. You don't got to be, you know, some health nut, but physically exercising until you right now beats any health thing. You could eat garbage. And if you do sustain physical exercise all the time, you're going to last pretty long, buddy. A lot of these people just don't sit around and don't do shit. You know, we have everything in our accessibility in this world. Technology, instant access, whatever it is, Amazon, delivering here, buying an ebook online, getting it immediately. You don't have to go anywhere to fucking get anything, especially information. That being said, this makes room because everyone's sitting inside not doing nothing. Wow, there's room over here. Fucking, you're gonna stand out just by doing anything, because you're presenting yourself. Not everyone has these assets and skills to present themselves. If you do have skills and assets that pertain to you, you should take an advantage of them if you'd like to. If that's, you should though, it would make clear sense. And again, a lot of people don't do that. But if you become, you don't have to make yourself different. You just are different. Everyone's different, but no one expresses it, pretty much. That's pretty much how it is. And they don't fall through. They don't have dedicatedment. They're just not doing it, basically. So don't let regrets could be a week. They could be a year. They could last up to years. People do hold on to this stuff, you know. The best advice is to let go of everything. And there's, of course, there's technicalities and modalities to do this, but it's the same message and it's the same thing. Sometimes I could tell someone this and it could be 5 years, or it would say something more realistic, which both are 2 years, and then like, wow, he was right because I am telling the truth because that's all I do. But unless I say otherwise, unless it's but and for 2 years, you know, you're still holding on to regret, the same energy, and you're like, oh, well, he was right. It was just to let go, because you had to suffer. A lot of people have to suffer, and they don't even realize the suffering is there to make them better. Don't let your regrets, don't have regrets. Go do whatever's on your mind. Your mind's energy, their thoughts. God and the Bible and anything always starts with the word, usually. We'll just say the Bible. God had a word with Adam. Whatever, it's a word, but it's not really a word. It's actually a thought that escalated, which is power. Thought, it's just power. It's not even thoughts, it's power. Energy's all around us. When you get the power, which is light, which is prana, which is breath, you know what I mean? When you get the power, which we all have all the time, it's just like, the thoughts are the power. You're setting, just think about it. Just think a real angry thought and everything around you is going to be angry. Same with happiness. Happiness is power and is light. So is love. It's everything. There's only, it's neutral, happy, and sad. Just the polar opposites. Same with everything in life. And then there's the borderline, the middle, the mediator, God, which is all the same, because God doesn't judge, you know what I mean? God's not necessarily happy. Of course he is. He's not negative, but he's not neither, traditionally. At the end of the video, just don't have regrets, because there's no such thing. It's a lie. That's what I'm really coming at. Mostly everything you learn is a lie, but a lot of stuff is a lot of stuff erases your intuition or makes you question it, which is not good. You should never question your intuition. And this is what I'm merely getting at, because everyone has instinctful impressions, and of course, like I said, intuition. You don't want it. Now, these intuitives, in, what was I gonna say? I don't know the word. Institutions, they put institutions in us. Regrets are nothing. We would never think of regrets. People installed the idea of regrets into us. It's that deep. But once you come above it, you're like, whoa, you start seeing everything. It's not just regrets. Regrets are nothing at the end of the day. When you hear people talk about them, it's just hilarious to me. It's like people, they're making you fear or telling, oh, don't have regrets, go do what you want. An old person telling you that. Well, as an old person telling you about regrets that, well, I'm just saying for the case of the video, talking about regrets that they didn't do. Well, why didn't you do them? Why are you telling me about having regrets? That's sad, you know? It's nothing to do with it being sad, but don't tell me about that. I mean, it's nice and inspiring, I guess, whether you want to watch it or not. But it's more so the fact that, why do you have regrets? You can still do them. Why aren't you speaking them to existence? Most people say because they don't got time, or they didn't take care of their body and they don't have health. Regardless of whether it's an older generation or a younger generation. Now, of course, it's not going to be the same circumstances when we get to this. It is your life, folks, and take care of it because your body is your temple. You know, you don't have to be a health nut, and exercise every day, but taking care of your body, maintaining it, will get you where you want to be. Most people that have a physical body want to do physical things. It's a whole nother higher power to sacrifice your physical body for some other sake. That being said, I don't even advise doing the physical body, because that's how people, you know, you can tune in different things if you abuse the physical body. And there's also suffering that comes with every level. Just the regrets aren't real. That you can hold on to something small and antagonize yourself, make fun of yourself, but let that shit go. It's not, the regrets aren't real. You don't have any, and you can just forget them just like that in this moment right now and erase them, whether it's from 5 years ago, from traumatization, we'll just say that, 5 years, or whether it was yesterday. It just let go. Yeah, stuff wears off over time. Time, energy, which they're the same thing, but time breaks stuff down. We're going to use this for this circumstance. It sounds more reliable. Time breaks things down. That's especially relationships. They wear off. But they're still there, and they're always going to be there. It's part of you. Letting go is a great option. And forgiving, too. Even though these aren't the topics of this video, but they're still deeply tied in, as with everything in every video. Don't let your regrets make you. There's no such thing as a regret. Have a nice day. Thanks for tuning in. Subscribe to your channel. Be who you want to be. Tell your experience below. Give me a like. Check out some other videos on every topic. Always expand and show some love today to everyone, even yourself. You can't love someone else until you love yourself. Thanks for tuning in. This video is probably going to upload way faster.